Susan Cornell is joining us now. You're the president of the Northwest PA Pride Alliance. Nice to have you today. Welcome. Your first time here on the Blue Couches.
Yes, thank you so much.
We're talking Pride on the Bay, which is next weekend, and it's a huge thing. One day at Liberty Park, and then the parade is the next day.
Yes, downtown. So yeah, the festival itself, Pride on the Bay, our doors will be opening at noon, and all the fun starts at about 1 o'clock. We'll have over 100 vendors, food trucks, free health screenings, 2 rounds of shows, a variety of performers from all over our local region here. Just to kind of get everyone in our community, give everyone, and of course there's no cost.
Will this be the second or the third?
At the Bay, this will be the second.
The second.
Yes.
So last year, you ran into some dicey weather last year.
Yes, we did.
So you don't know what to expect this year.
That's fingers crossed that Mother Nature's a little kinder to us this year.
Yeah. So. How many were you expecting last year? Of course, the weather kind of taking a bite out of that, but I'm sure it's growing.
Yes. Well, the previous years we had it in Perry Square, and the last one we had there, we're estimating about 4,000 or 5,000 people.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot. So you're really hoping for big numbers down there at Liberty Park.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So. How many vendors, food trucks, anyone in particular you want to shout out that will be there for summer?
No, there's just going to be just a lot to see, and most of it's going to be local, which is nice. We do as much as we can to make sure everything is as local as we can make it. So.
And then Sunday, the next day, will be the parade down State Street?
Yes, from 11th down to Perry Square. Lineup starts at noon, and the actual march itself starts at 1. And we're to understand that there's some other folks who have we don't have a ton of details yet, but a little bit, just some stuff to kind of welcome everybody when they get down.
How many units are going to be taking part in that parade?
That's a great question. We're still counting that up and lining that up. So I know last year we had a couple of dozen, and that was even after all that rain.
Yeah.
We're still, I mean, it's crunch time at this point, but we're still getting everything organized. So hopefully.
How important is it to build the Pride community here in the Erie region?
Well, I mean, it's in years like, we'll just say the year we're having right now, we find it's especially important to make sure that people know that we have each other's backs, and that we're not going anywhere, no matter how badly other people want us to go back into hiding. So
and the Pride Alliance has really grown over the years as well. Do you have membership to that, or is it just an organization that represents?
It isn't really. We're more, there's a bunch of different organizations that we're very, very lucky to get to work with, and we all sort of do different things. Some of them are for health things, some of them are for educational things. Our focus is gatherings. Just folks, making sure that folks have places to come together, and we try to make everything as low cost or free, or as low cost as we can possibly make it, so that it's accessible to everyone.
What's the one thing that folks are looking for when they come to your parades and to your events?
Usually for the festival, they want to party. Everyone together, some music, some dancing, some food, some fun. When we have the parade or march, depending on who you ask, it's more a show of solidarity, more of the traditional march. So that's honestly one of those things where I'm kind of glad that we get to they each get their own day now, as opposed to trying to do, it's also easier to do them separately. From a logistics standpoint, it's definitely easier for us to do them one day at a time.
Right, and the community's really made a lot of strides in Erie. I'm sure that you would all probably agree that there's still more work to be done.
There absolutely is, but I will say that we do have, we are fortunate here where the actual city itself is supportive, and they're not necessarily among our combatants. They've been incredibly supportive just the entire time we've existed, and it's noted and appreciated.
Well, that's great. Susan, it's nice to have you on the Blue Couches today. Again, Pride on the Bay is next weekend, Saturday at Liberty Park, all day, pretty much noon to 6, and then the parade up State Street the next day, Sunday the 29th.
Complete information at nwpapride.org.
There you go. Thanks, Susan.